What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Omega Knight 3 coming at you once again with a dual terminal Gemini card review. After much delay and waiting, after a long ass year of wanting these cards, we have finally received dual terminal 6B. Finally, goddammit. Shit, I've been waiting the whole year for this art type. Finally, the rest of the support for the Gem Knights that will make this Gem Knights competitive in the format has finally reached to us. So, as you can see, I have all the DT cards of the set here. Thanks to my ties with the Unique Alliance, I have been able to use my power of manipulation to wield them to retrieve these articles for me with little to no cost to me, especially fuel cost. So without further ado, let's get right into it, guys. First up, we have the one and only Gem Knight Obsidian, level 3 rock type monster, 15 attack, 12D. If this card is sent from the hand to the graveyard, you can target one level 4 lower normal monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. Obsidian is a excellent key card in the Gem Knight deck. Obsidian helps you get field presence and combos well with so many cards. Basically, you fuse this with any other Gem Knight, no monster, or Gem Knight monster. It comes back to the field for another fusion summon and give that field presence. Obsidian combos so well with a lot of cards, especially cards with discard effects like Regaki Break and Phoenix Wind Blast. He'll get his effect if you have a normal monster in the grave. Excellent card, guys. Gem Knight Obsidian. It's been a long wait for this card. A long wait for this card. And plus, I love this card because he's all black everything. So yes, Gem Knight Obsidian, guys. Excellent key card, staple in any Gem Knight deck in my opinion. So yes. Moving on to the second Gem Knight, Gem Knight Iolite. He is a level 4 Aqua Gemini monster. The first Gemini Gem Knight to be released as far as numerical order is concerned. Of course, as any Gemini monster is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in the grave. And while it's face on the field, you can normal summon to have it treated as an effect monster. And his effect is once per turn, you can banish one gem monster from your graveyard to target one Gemini card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So he has 13 attack, 2000D. To me, he's basically the replacement of Aquamarine. You basically use Iolite to go into fusions. You can go into Gem Knight Amethyst with this guy. His effect is actually alright. He's a good defensive wall at most, and every now and then, depending on the situation, I would use his I would Gemini summon him to use his effect to get back certain cards in the grave back to my hand. So with that being said, Iolite is a excellent card. He's a target for Gemini Spark, for those Gemini Spark plays or what have you. So with that being said, Gemini Iolite to me is an excellent card, another card to must have in a Gem Knight build. So yes, that's my take on Iolite. Moving on to the second Gemini monster, Gem Knight Amber, 16 attack, 14D, level 4, a Thunder Gemini. His effect is when you Gemini summon him, once per turn you can send one Gemini card from your hand to the graveyard to target one of your banished monsters and add the target to your hand. This card is superb. He to me is the replacement of Gem Knight Tourmaline, for he is the Thunder type, so you can go into Prism Ore with him and do destruction plays with him. His Gemini effect is excellent too. When he combos, when you fuse with these two cards, guys, when you fuse them with Obsidian and you haven't normal summoned yet and they come back to the field with Obsidian's effect, you can Gemini summon and use their effects and capitalize on their effects to the utmost extent. So with Amber, I usually can go for, like, when I fuse something and I have a normal summon, I'll Gemini summon and discard like a Gem Knight Fusion, dead Gem Knight Fusion card to my hand to add like either a remove from play Gem Knight, like i.e. Obsidian, back to my hand for future plays. So with that being said, Amber is yet another staple in the Gem Knight build in my opinion. So yes, Amber is another much needed card. A long wait for this card to come. So yes, that's my take on Gem Knight Amber. Must have in the Gem Knight deck. Next up, we go to the Fusion and Exceed of First up, we have Gem Knight Amethyst. Gem Knight Amethyst is the third level 7 fusion of the secondary 3 fusion Gem Knight fusion monsters. He is a level 7 1950 attack, 2450 defense. He requires any Gem Knight monster and any Aqua type monster. So yeah, you pretty much grasp that concept. His effect reads, he must be fusion summoned, blah blah blah. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, return all set spell or trap cards on the field to the hand. To me, this is an excellent card. This card takes care of all those pesky back row problems. You know, he's basically a giant trune. He picks up everything that's face down. He can't get rid of face up cards, but anyway, face down, those pesky like stuff. If they didn't warning or bound them at any point, you know, then it's all a go. You can fuse into Amethyst, then you can fuse again. You fuse Amethyst with somebody else, bring out another fusion, clear up the back row, and go out for an all-out assault. To me, Amethyst, I love. A lot of people think that Amethyst suck, but to me, Amethyst is excellent in my opinion. He is the replacement for Aquamarine as far as the Aqua type fusion is concerned, but yes, I personally will be spamming the hell out of Amethyst. Amethyst is a good card. His stats are not that bad. He has high defense, of course. You know, moderately okay attack. Well, stacks us for level 7, but well, without further ado, Gem Knight Amethyst is crucial because Gem Knights, we hate back row. When we trying to come at your face, we want to clear your whole field and go for a massive onslaught and bust your head wide open. So yes, Gem Knight Amethyst is also a good card. We'll be running him in the build, must need it in the extra deck. Next up, we have the one, the only Gem Knight Pearl. God damn, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, I don't think y'all guys understand how long I've been waiting for this motherfucker. This motherfucker here, rank 4. A generic ass succeed. 2 level 4 monsters. That's it. And guess what? He don't do nothing. He don't do a goddamn thing. He's just a 26 beater. 26 beater and 19 defense. That's all he is there for, man. I make him so easily. Gem Knight Pearl is so easy. To me, he's a replacement for goddamn Utopia. Utopia getting the hell on. Like, I've been waiting for Gem Knight Pearl for the longest. And I got the DT Super. Please forgive me for this camera, guys. This camera sucks with autofocus. This cheap ass camera that I also received from the Unique Alliance bastards. But anyway, yes, Gem Knight Pearl to me, he's basically a 26 beater. Get over Stardust, get over all those hard to hit 25 monsters. You know what I'm saying? Blast Utopia dead in the face if he has a negate. So yes, Pearl is just a soldier to me. He's the one not to be fucked with. I love Pearl. Every time I see his Pearl, people get scared when I bring him out. Like, he's just a boss. Look at him, got his arms folded up, 7 pearls around him, about to knock your face out. So yes, Gem Knight Pearl, staple in any deck that runs a lot of level 4s. You need Pearl in any deck. Like, I'm sorry, just you can't go wrong with Pearl. Last but not least, we have the spell support for Gem Knights, Particle Fusion. Now, what this card does: send from your side of the field to the graveyard fusion material monster that listed on Gem Knight Fusion card. Then special summon that fusion monster from your extra deck. This special summon is treated as a fusion summon. When you do, banish this card from your graveyard and to target one Gem Knight fusion material monster used for that fusion summon. The fusion summon monster gains that monster's attack until the end phase. So basically, what that being said is, you basically use this card, fuse Gem Knights that are on the field to create a Gem Knight fusion, and then you banish it to target one of the fusion materials and increase that fusion monster attack by that material's attack. This card is not exactly the best support of the Gem Knights. It is okay. I mean, now that Obsidian's out, you can create a secondary field presence for another fusion summon to make this live. But if only it would be, to me, it's kind of bad. It would have been better if it was, you know, to do from your hand and the field. But I guess that Konami figured that would be too broke, but not really. I mean, it would make some of the weaker. This card does make some of the weaker fusions more alive, like Gemnite Topaz. Like I will use this on Gemnite Topaz in a heartbeat to boost his attack. But Particle Fusion is a semi okay card. I can't really think of a build to put it in, but for what it is support. It is another fusion window to fusion summon. So at best, it's just basically used to boost up Gemnite's attack. So yeah, I won't be running Particle Fusion because it's not really much of an asset. It's kind of situational at times, so because you can only fuse on the field, so it's kind of detrimental to the deck. But for what it is support. So for my take on Particle Fusion, if you know a build to use this card, then by all means use it, but I won't be running it. So yeah. And so guys, that ends my review from the latest long-awaited support for the Gemnite archetype. Stay tuned later on, guys, for a build. I will be, even though these guys won't be legal till July. And with that being said, you probably won't be seeing me talking about these a lot until July, so I won't be running it. But without further ado, that is my review of the latest support of the Gemnites, guys. Please rate, subscribe, give me your comments, and stay tuned for more stuff. This is Omega Knight 3, and I am out.